guys, it's Amber from the Adventures of Gaia. Hit that thumbs up, smash the notification bell so you know when we post. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the Drunken Spear Tabletop Gaming Podcast. The Adventures of Gaia. The Feywild, also called the Plane of Faerie, is a land of soft lights and wonder, a place of music and death. It is a realm of everlasting twilight with glittering fairy lights bobbing in the gentle breeze and fat fireflies buzzing through groves and fields. The sky is alight with the faded colors of an ever-setting sun, which never truly sets, or rises for that matter. It remains stationary, dusky, and low in the sky, away from the settled areas ruled by the Seelie Fae that composed the summer court. The land is tangled of sharp-toothed brambles and syrupy fens, perfect territory for the Unseelie Fae to hunt their prey. The Feywild exists in parallel to the material plane, an alternate dimension that occupies the same cosmological space. The landscape of the Feywild mirrors the natural world but turns its features into spectacular forms. Where a volcano stands, on the material plane, a mountain topped with skyscraper-sized crystals that glow with internal fire towers in the Feywild. A wide and muddy river on the material plane might be echoed as a clear and winding brook of great beauty. A marsh could be reflected as a vast black bog of sinister character. And moving to the Feywild from old ruins on the material plane might put a traveler at the door of an archfae's castle. Gaia. As a wizard isolated and alone, you have found yourself wandering the Feywild for some time now. You often look around, taking in all the wildlife, enjoying the fruits of the land. Your god has put you in a utopia. Fresh, clean, clear water running in the twin rivers beside your small home, made of wood and straw, high up in the trees like a treehouse. You have wanted for nothing. Though happy and free, doing what God intended you to do, you feel as if you're missing something. Your loneliness pushes you to create a soulmate that will love you as much as you will love them. Animals seem to call to you, especially squirrels. One squirrel who you have seen many times, and despite your many advances to feed him, has always kept his distance. You call him Squeaker Von Squeakin'. You have been attempting to cast a spell to create a companion. The loneliness is just becoming unbearable. The spell? It's not working. Oakland. One day, while out in the Feywild woods, you can see in the distance a slender Eldrin elf. Her hair, strawberry blonde, and messy as hell. Using your druidic ability, you transform into a squirrel and travel closer to her camp. Upon watching her for hours, attempting to use her magic, and failing miserably, with not a lot of excitement in the woods, you have found this most entertaining. As the days go on, you begin to feel more comfortable and work your way closer into her camp, sitting for hours. On occasion, she would notice you and attempt to give you food. Afraid, you would always distance yourself, but always returning within a few hours. She began to refer to you as Squeaker Von Squeakin'. You didn't mind, and the thought of her caring enough to give you a name meant the world to you. Gaia. Frustrated, you sit on a log in the Feywild woods beside the Twin Rivers pondering. You hear something on the log next to you. As you look to your right, there is that squirrel sitting chewing on a nut looking at you. You look back ahead towards the Twin Rivers and attempt one last time to cast the spell to create your companion out of thin air. Oakland. Hours turn into days and days turn into months. Sometimes almost forgetting to eat, you watch the elven woman's daily routine, always keeping your same squirrel form. One day, you notice her attempt to perform her magic and fail. This time, it was different. She had a defeated, sad look and almost was in tears from apparent frustration. As she walks towards a log near the Twin Rivers, you decide to get closer than you've ever been before. On the way to her log, you grab a nearby acorn and climb up beside her. Only a couple feet away from her, you notice as her head begins to lift from her hands and looks over at you while you continue to chew your nut. You look back ahead towards the Twin Rivers and attempt one last time to cast the spell to create your companion out of thin air. So go ahead and cast your spell.
Ugh, I just need to get this done. I really would love to have a companion for my travels. We'll try it one more time. I look over at Squeaker Von Squeakin' and I tell him, this is it, man. This is it. This is going to work. So I cast my spell, facing the rivers, looking into the valley area, and it feels like nothing happened. But I turn around and I look at the log.
The squirrel changes his form without Gaia noticing. As Gaia looks up, she sees an Eldrin male elf standing there.
Lord Jesus, it's a man. Successful. Oh my God, I can't believe I did this. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Whoa, hold on.
No, this is great. I'm so glad that you came into my life. I have been waiting.
Oh God. You think you've created me?
Yeah, I created you. You're here, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Exactly.
I
I totally did this. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is awesome. I am the best wizard ever.
Yeah, you are. Good job.
Oh my God, we're going to have so much fun together.
Okay.
Yay!
Good job. Yay. Okay. All right.
So what do you guys want to do in the Feywild woods? It's up to you.
Well, I guess we'll just go exploring. I mean, it's up to you. You created me, apparently. Or at least you think you did.
I totally did. Where do you have us going?
You're in the Feywild woods. It's wilderness, waters, anything your heart desires. I mean, it's up to you.
Well, since I have a companion now, I have this man. I am now protected. I say we start a little adventure.
Okay. It was hand in hand. And
Yeah, I created you.
Okay. All right. If you say so.
As you start to travel through the woods and she's going on and on and on about how she created you and you're her man, Gaia looks on the ground and sees an unknown item. This item is a lustrous black gem.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is the most gorgeous thing I have ever seen. Besides you, of course, because I created you. But this,
Yeah.
I don't even know what
about
this
that.
is. I have to get it. I have to pick it up. Let's see
I
what
don't-
it does.
I don't know if we should.
Yeah, we totally should. It's look at it. It's calling to me. Totally picking it up. I have to.
Okay, so you pick up the lustrous black gem and you put it in your side satchel that you have on your persons. You two continue about your day, frolicking and having fun. And in the distance, you see a body of water. Looks as if it's a lake, a beautiful lake. Compelled to go into the water, you decide that it's getting late and you should possibly retreat back to your home and get some rest.
Okay. So
Okay.
we head back towards...
That's up to you. I mean, that's how you're feeling. And if you want to head back towards the house and get some rest, you're more than welcome to.
Or we just stay and go skinny dipping for a few more hours.
Yeah. I need to relax. I just created this wonderful person.
And your hair needs washed, so...
I do need a dip. We enter the water.
Okay, so we're going to go for
Going
a
in
swim.
the water.
Naked.
Nice. All right.
Swimming around, getting clean.
Well, before you get in the water, running towards the lake, stripping off her clothes to take a swim, she runs towards the water, yelling your name to join her. She has named you Oakland, right?
Right.
She has now gotten ahead of you while you attempt to strip down. Go ahead and give me a roll for acrobatics and dexterity to see if you can get, which it is a dexterity roll, but go ahead and give me a roll and see what you get to see if you can take off your clothes without falling on your face.
Me?
Yeah.
5.
And your excitement causes you to fumble for a while.
I'm tripping over my pants.
And as you look up, Gaia has disappeared. It was clear that when she disappeared, she was in the water. Frantic, you run, jumping into the water for the fear that she has maybe be drowning.
So full on clothes. I don't care whatever I have left on my body. I'm just...
So as you run into the water, you have your boots upon your and your pants at your ankles, and you pull them up real quick, and you're running towards the water, and you get in and you start wading, you start to search. Give me an investigation check.
12.
Okay. So you cannot find her. Gaia, the water, cold, begins to feel very warm, like bath water. The sound around you has went mute, and you feel as if you have been sucked deeper into the water. What feels like forever, you finally come to the surface, gasping for air. As you look in front of you, you see this humongous city. The water begins to feel cold. You can see some sort of vessels in the water that you've never seen before. You have no idea what they are. And you're just standing there staring in complete disbelief. Like you have no idea where you're at. You're treading water and you're staying on water. But the water begins to not feel warm anymore, and it begins to become very cold. Oakland, as you're searching, you can't find her, and you have to go deeper into the water. So you start to dive deeper, and the exact same thing starts to happen to you. The water begins to feel very warm. The sound around you has become mute, and you feel as if you've been sucked deeper into the water. What feels like forever, you finally come to the surface, gasping for air, expecting to see the land that you had seen before, but you actually see a foreign city of likes you've never seen. You see sailing ships that you can't identify. In front of you, you can see Gaia staring in disbelief and trying to figure out what the hell just happened.
Okay, I'm going to swim over to her.
Okay.
And just ask her, are you okay?
Oh my gosh. Do you see this? I don't even know what this is.
I don't
This
know
is
where
amazing.
we're at.
I don't know either. I was just in the water and I was just swimming and it got warm like somebody was peeing in the water. I thought it was me because I had to pee anyways. And then all of a sudden I come out this other side and I'm freezing again. And I look and I see all this gorgeous things I've never seen. These aren't trees. What are these things floating on the water? Trees don't float. Well, yeah, they do. Okay, but not like this.
You're right. Like you've never seen this before. You've been in this area. Like never.
No. You seen my hair before?
I
I
don't know
barely got close to water.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Me either. We should go take a look closer.
We should be careful.
Nah.
So your bodies begin to feel cold and you start to shiver because you got to understand that Gaia is nude and you only have your pants and boots. You were unable to get completely stripped down. So as you're swimming towards the shore, you can feel something brush against your foot, Gaia, and it quickly disappears.
Disappears how?
like goes deeper.
Ugh. Something just touched me.
I think we should get out of the
It
water.
was probably just fish.
We should get out of the water.
You guys are pretty far out from the shore, but as you're discussing this, a ship comes up behind you and kind of almost to the point to where you have to swim out of the way. Give me an acrobatics dexterity check to see if you can get out of the way of this ship.
17.
18.
Okay, you're successful. You get out of the way, and I'm assuming you both go to the same side, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the ship kind of is going, and this is a long sailing ship.
Okay.
And you can hear people on board the ship screaming, "Man overboard!" And a rope is thrown down towards you.
I'm a little leery about this, like climbing up on board of this ship that I've never seen before in my life, or
remember
these random people.
You're
I
very
am freezing
cold.
though.
I'm already on the rope climbing up the side of the boat.
There you go.
I look up and I'm like, "What are you? Oh my! Okay, I guess.
Come on,
I
you're
guess we're doing
helping us.
this." So I guess I'm reluctantly grabbing this rope and climbing up behind her.
All right. So you climb up the rope. And as you're reluctantly climbing up the rope, you can see Gaia. There she goes. She's going up the rope and
Just completely naked.
completely naked.
Oh God.
And you follow. And as you get on the huge sailing ship, you can see as you hit the deck, there's an entire crew on the deck of this ship. And they are all staring at Gaia and like with their jaws dropped, not paying a single mind to you. And the captain breaks through and he's like, "Aye, what the hell you doing out in the water? It's cold this time of year." And he throws you blankets to cover yourself with.
Thanks, man. I was taking a dip. I needed a bath.
Taking a dip clear out here?
Yeah. Yeah, don't you?
No.
Well, why not? The water is wonderful. It's a little cold, but it's okay.
We're getting ready to hit our coldest time of the year. Oh, I'm surprised that you're not got icicles forming off your eyebrows and snot sickles out your nose. Come on, come into the cabin. You need to get warm.
Okay.
Following you into the cabin.
So he leads you into the cabin and he gives you, he tells you that, so there's clothes in the cabinet there. They're crew clothes, but I mean, it's better than what you have on now. You're soaked, your pants. Where's your shirt? And why are you naked? I know you're there's people all around here.
Yeah, I love being naked. It's free.
Yeah, I lost my shirt. What is this?
This is a ship.
I've never seen a ship.
You've never seen a ship?
No, I've never seen a ship.
Wow. Oh,
what are these used for?
to float on water, like, and transport goods?
What kind of goods?
Just about anything. Anything that needs transported from one area to another, usually across bodies of water, they put on a ship.
At this point, I'm changing my clothes, like right there, right in front of this guy. Like it's like
He's like, oh,
it's a normal
my,
situation. Like, you know,
my lands.
like this is an everyday occurrence for me. I think like I just dropping them, putting on some new pants and shirt.
You two are not shy at all. I would do you caution about getting naked around here. Bad things could happen to both of you.
Okay.
I'm just like, I got my arms out and I'm just happy and free, and I do a twirl and I'm like, it's wonderful to be naked. Why are you not naked?
Because it's cold and no one wants to see this. I mean, look at me. I'm a bigger guy, and there are hangovers and rolls where there shouldn't be.
That makes you a beautiful person.
I'm going to lean over to her and I'm going to whisper in her ear and I'm going to be like, I don't think they do that here.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Well, I'm going to take my leave. We will dock here in just a few minutes. I suggest you get warm, sit by the fire, and we'll try to figure something to do with you. Where do you come from?
Where is here?
Well, right here you are in the city of Solaris.
What is a city?
Oh, my. Well, a city is a place with many buildings and many establishments where thousands of people come and live and do their everyday thing, and they work a trade and they get paid, and it's what makes society as a whole go around.
So you all live together? Like, you don't live in the woods?
No, we do not live in the woods. We live in separate homes that are piled on top of each other.
Oh, that
Okay.
sounds...
That's different for me.
You both have really never been anywhere like this before. How have you found yourself in the port of Solaris?
We were swimming.
Yeah, we went swimming, and we went under the water, and when we came up, you were in your ship, almost running us over, and that is, we live in the woods.
Huh. Well,
We've seen small, what you would call cities, like villages, maybe.
well, there are some around here, but this is a large city. That you can find some small towns and villages. But I don't know what's happened with you or what's going on, but I will assist you in any way I can. However, my ship departs in about a week. That's 7 days' time. Are you familiar with time and how it works?
No.
Oh my! I can see this is. Oh,
Well, we don't keep track of time. We live in the woods. We sleep when we want. We hunt when we want.
We live sun to sun.
We do what we want.
We have freedom.
oh, okay. Well, I'm Captain Sig, and you're welcome to use this quarters. Like I said, we're going to dock. I have some things that I have to tend to. I would appreciate it if you stay here for the time being, and I will come back and see if I can't get you some assistance. And he walks out the door and closes it behind him.
I immediately start searching around the room. Like, I'm so lost at this point. Like, I'm looking for anything in the room that would, like, remind me of home, that how we got here or what the hell's going on.
So you are there. What you see is you can see a bed. You can see where there is the fire. There is a fire. This must be the captain's quarters, and it's kind of. You can see where it vents to the outside, and you can see a dresser off to the left-hand side where you got your clothes, and the room is just a normal wooden cabin from like a old-time sailing ship.
Okay, so you can see out windows.
You can see out a window, and you can see the vast ocean. This would be in the back of the ship. So you would see what the water that you have treaded, and you can start to see the start of the city as the ship goes further towards port.
Okay. Then I guess I'm just going to go over and sit with Gaia at the fireplace.
I'm still naked.
You should probably put some clothes on. I'm pretty sure here they wear clothes all the time.
I don't like to wear clothes.
I know, but that guy is warning us that bad things may happen, and we don't know where we're at.
I love the feel of my nakedness.
You probably won't like the feel of your nakedness when these people see you. I think you should really put on some clothes just to be on the safe side for now.
So
Maybe later
I go
you
over
can...
to the dresser, and I'm going through the drawers, and I pull out these clothes. I pull out what probably is pants, and I put them on my arms. And I look over at Oakland, and I'm like, is this enough? Is this covering enough?
Probably not. Those aren't supposed to go on your arms.
Well, how the hell do I put them on?
They're supposed to go on your legs.
I have to cover my entire legs?
Unless you can find like a long shirt, maybe.
Well, help me find a long shirt.
Oakland, when she was running around the woods at home, was she often naked?
Yeah. That's probably why it was so entertaining to me.
Gotcha. That's funny.
So, are you gonna help me find something?
Yeah.
Help me
are
get dressed?
You're just wrapped up in your blanket right now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the dresser and see if I can find some, like maybe a long shirt that would fit kind of like a t-shirt dress type deal.
Yeah.
Or like a long sleeved.
There's a long sleeved, very long night shirt that the captain would have in one of the drawers for sure that he sleeps in, along with a white type cap that he would have sitting on top of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the long shirt and help her get dressed. At least get a shirt on so that, she's not just out there for all these sailors to be gawking at,
Right. So as you're getting dressed and you're staying in the room, you can see as someone is trying to peek in the window at both of you. But you don't recognize him. It's not the captain. It's obviously someone from the crew. About 5 minutes go by, and the captain appears again. And he comes in, and he asks you, he says, so what would you guys like to do? Would you like me to contact somebody that can help you? Or what do you want to do?
No. What do you want us to do?
Well, you can do whatever you want. You're free by the looks of you elves. So
would we be welcome in this city?
Absolutely. Solaris welcomes all. This is the country of Mamora, the kingdom. Well, the Republic. The Republic of Mamora. I sail around a lot, so I see different kingdoms and countries. But this is the Republic of Mamora, and everyone is welcome here.
I want to go look around.
Okay.
Maybe we can find some better clothes.
Well, to find better clothes would require coin.
How do we find coin?
Oh my, you two. Oh boy,
you don't just take what you need here?
No, you can't take things.
Oh,
yeah. So that's called stealing. You don't take it.
If you need it?
Even if you need it, you don't take it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll find yourself in prison. And yes, I know you're going to ask me, what's prison?
That is what I was going to ask you. How did you know?
Prison.
Man, are you a mind reader?
You two.
You guys are fascinating here.
Yes.
Are you inside our heads?
He looks at you puzzled, and the expression on his face is like he just doesn't know what to do or say. He's dumbfounded and lost, and he's genuinely concerned because Captain Sieg, though looks like a rough fella, he seems to be a pretty good guy. So he explains to you a prison is a confinement where you can't leave. You're stuck there in a little room that's about 5 foot by 5 foot with a bucket to do your business in and a wooden shelf for your bed, and you're not allowed to leave, and people bring you your food. So you don't want to go to prison.
People bring you
That
your
sounds
food?
great.
Oh, no. And thieves usually are dealt with by losing a hand or fingers. So that's never wise. Do not steal anything.
I don't want to lose my hands.
I got 2 of them.
We don't want to lose our hands.
Well, anyway, I will set you up with 10 days of rations. This should keep you fed for a while. I'm also going to give you some coin. By the gods, I don't make that much as it is, but I suppose
What
gives each...
Can we do anything to work these off to help you out?
Me, personally, no offense, but you don't even know what a ship is, let alone being able to sail it, and I have a feeling that teaching you would be way more work than you're worth.
Are you incapable?
Uncapable? Absolutely not. Well, fine. If you feel that I'm incapable and couldn't teach you. If you want to work aboard this vessel, you can, but it's a hard life and you have to stay clothed.
That's going to be a challenge in itself.
Oh, my.
I'm just kind of looking at her and looking at you, still kind of suspicious, still kind of on my guard because I don't know what you're doing here at this point, so I'm still kind of
You do not understand that you cannot go gallivanting on my ship naked. These men will do horrific things to you. I have a daughter myself, and I completely understand what it's like to... I can't stand when I see these scuzzy bastards looking at women. I can't stand it, and it drives me insane, especially young girls like yourself. So keep your clothes on. If you want to work on my ship, keep your clothes on.
Do you not like what you see? As I twirl around again.
His face gets extremely red. Yes, I don't see how this could work. This is...
I'm going to step up like in front of her, kind of in between you and her, and just be like, so what kind of jobs would you have us do?
You would be deckhands. You'd be cleaning the deck, scrubbing it, and maybe you could work cleaning the cleaning the toilets, for lack of better terms, and you would have the lowest level of jobs, and I can pay you 2 coppers, 5 silver pieces a day, and if you prove your salt and you're decent, maybe you could work your way up. 5 silver's a lot for what I believe you're capable of doing. You folks are worth coppers, not silvers.
I look at her, and then I look at you, and I'm just kind of quiet, thinking.
So I suggest you explore the city, and if you stay out of trouble, here's a gift. Did he give you the gold coins already? He gives you a bag containing 50 gold coins apiece. And he says, I suppose since you're going to be working with me, I'll give you an advancement. Go get yourself some decent clothes, and be careful.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Should we be back? How do we know when we should come back?
Well, the ship will leave on the 7th day, so you have to watch the sun come up, the sun go down. Do it 6 times. That way you're back early. That rotation the sun will go up, today, the sun will go down, the moon will come out, then the sun will come up, and do that 6 times, and then come back to the ship.
I'm like, so my character is just like, at this point, like, mouth open, like, completely amazed that your sun goes down here. Hey, I'm like, I understand, but I'm just like shocked.
Oh boy.
So I'm just giving you this look of like, oh my God, what are we doing?
And see, this guy wouldn't have any knowledge of other planes of existence. He thinks you two are loony. He has no idea. He's just a common sailor who's worked his way up to be a captain of a ship. So he can't figure you two out.
Okay, so I'm gonna take Gaia by the hand and we're gonna leave the ship.
Okay.